Hello and welcome everyone to On-Site for Insight, where tonight we have a holiday edition coming to you from Carver, Massachusetts, and we're going to be visiting Edaville Railroad. This is Richard Green along with Don Green for Whitman-Hanson Community Access, and we'll be back shortly as we meet up with our host for the night and go through the park for the sights and sounds of the holiday festivities. And welcome back. This is Richard Green along with Don Green for Whitman-Hanson Community Access, and we're here for our On-Site for Insight holiday episode, and I'm here with the operations manager, and she's going to host us, guest host tonight as we go through the park and see all the sights and sounds of this holiday season.
Hello everyone, my name is Cherie Daly. I'm the operations manager here at Edaville USA, and we are here for the Festival of Lights event, which started last week. We have over 17 million lights, hundreds of wreaths and trees, and tons of vignettes set up around the park. It's actually quite magical here.
Thank you. This looks to be a very enjoyable evening. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy evening, I'm sure. The crowd is still pouring in. The parking lot was full. There's limos, there's buses, there's all kinds of people here. They range from 2 to 90. We've seen people walking in with canes, heading for a destination that they have on their mind, because you can see the determination that they're on their way to get where they're going. So we will be here filming, and we're going to get to some of those destinations as we go through the park, and we see the train going through at this time, and what a sight.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's very exciting to have you here. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Get around the train, please make your way to the boarding area. The boarding area for this train is located to the right, or to the left.
So right now we're looking at our vintage carousel, which is at the very beginning of Edaville proper. After the carousel, it segues right into the new Dickens Village. The Dickens Village at some point is going to encompass many shops and little restaurants and places to eat. 3 things are open there presently. JED Photography is there, we have Santa Claus there, and we also have a gorgeous general store that just opened. By the time we open next spring, everything will be open. There'll be little shops there, places to eat. It is called Dickens Village because every building over here is going to be coming from one of Charles Dickens' books. We passed by earlier and saw Mr. and Mr. Bob Cratchit's home, which hopefully we can get a picture of that later on. It's very quaint, it's very charming, and the detail is amazing. We are in the Christmas shop in the Dickens Village. We're going to take a quick walk through here to see all the fabulous prizes we have in here for Christmas and for year-round. Are you ready? Let's go. We have penny candy. We have all kinds of cute little things for stockings. We have stuffed animals. We have books and games. And as you can imagine, we have here in the general store Christmas shop. We also have puppets. We have collectibles. We have ornaments. We have soaps. We have books. We have all kinds of things in here. There's a little bit of area to the back if you want to segue this way. Can I just sneak by you?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's also doggy.
We have jams and jellies. We have all kinds of snacks. We have beautiful ornaments. We have anything you could possibly imagine in this shop. We just opened it a few days ago, and it's already doing very, very well.
And we're back here for On-Site for Insight, and we're with our guest host. And I have a couple of questions for you.
Sure.
Any idea of how many people are going to come through this Festival of Lights this season? Do you have an idea of the increase of the amount of people that come through over the last 5 years?
I don't have exact numbers, but we're talking hundreds of thousands of people will come through for the Festival of Lights, for sure.
You were mentioning earlier you have close to 150 to 200 employees during this season?
We do have a lot of employees right now, between 150 and 200, probably closer to 200, full and part-time. It's a very busy place, as you can imagine.
And also an idea of how many people will be coming through the park during this Festival of Lights season?
The Festival of Lights just started last week, and we're going to expect a couple 100,000 people for sure to come through. It's a pretty exciting time for us. It's our busiest time.
And this runs right through Christmas Eve, or are you closed down Christmas Eve?
Actually, Festival of Lights runs through January 1. We are closed Christmas Day to celebrate the holidays with our families. We are open Christmas Eve.
Okay, so people can still come back down after Christmas?
They could come back down after Christmas. A lot of people do.
Perfect. And we're looking at some lights, and what was the name of the area that we're in now? This is considered to be Edaville proper. This is the original Edaville piece. There's millions of lights, and there's displays, and a lot of it is in Edaville proper. It's just so beautiful this time of the year. And welcome back for On-Site for Insight, and we are mobile on the train heading through the Festival of Lights, and we have multiple cars on the train, and they are all full. Just an unbelievable sight here at Edaville Railroad. They've done so much to the areas over the last few years. They've added new things every year. As you saw earlier, we have some new shops that are coming about. And it's one admission into the park, entitles you to every part of the park. Then there is no charge for parking. And as we head through the park, we see Thomas Land, we see a mini roller coaster, and many, many, many lights. It's just about 40 degrees out this evening. People dressed for the weather. Plenty of area inside to warm up. Going through Cranberry Valley in this part of the ride. As the train was leaving the station, there's already a line forming for the next train. A lot of credit must go to the owner of the park, as well as the management, the workers, what they've done over the last few years. Truly amazing. Going through Turtle Creek Reservoir. A little bit of a straightaway coming up here. See the reflection of the lights off of the local ponds down here as the whistle blows. Coming up to the railroad crossing, heading towards the entrance of the park. Truly, truly a fascinating sight of lights, enchanting, festive. doing a loop around now to get to the far side of the park. For those that haven't been to Edaville in a while, there are so many changes here over the last few years. It really is incredible what they've done with the park and how they've geared it to all ages, young and old. They've built a new entranceway, better handles the people as they come into the ticket booths. If you were here any more than 5 years ago, probably come and spent the money 5 or 10, 15 minutes to come through the park. Now you can spend hours here. And like I said earlier, there's places you can go in to warm up, plenty of places to grab a bite to eat. Coming up on a major part of the Festival of Lights here for the holiday season. Truly a memorable experience. Coming up on what I would call the most spectacular sight in the park. Again, thank you to the management of Edaville Railroad for allowing us to come and shoot this episode of On-Site for Insight. And we're heading for the depot to unload the train. So we'll take a short break in the action and we'll be back with more from Edaville Railroad.
We are at the entrance of Thomas Land. Thomas Land is a brand new land we added in August of 2015. It encompasses 11 rides. There's a show in the back with Thomas's friends Gordon, Emily, Percy, and James. That's an interactive show. It runs 3 to 4 times a day. It's very cute. It's always very crowded every time they have a show. They do have meet and greets after every show with Sir Topham Hatt. There is a retail establishment in here, which is in the background. That's called Knapford Station. Anything, Thomas, you could possibly want, you would find in there. There's a gristmill, which is a small gift shop. We have a post office down here. There's a sweet shop, which has penny candy and tons of sweets and treats. There's Dockside Diner, which has sandwiches, pizza, and really good salads. There's a fabulously decorated party room down here that we do rent out in 2-hour increments for birthday parties. It's extremely popular and it's a beautiful, beautiful room. There's so much down here in Thomasland, and it's set up exactly like you would find in the Thomas the Tank Engine cartoons on TV. You walk in through the arch, there's bricks and there's cobblestones, there's landscaping, all the buildings are just gorgeous. It's like you're in the English countryside.
We have delivery here.
I need your help. We must get this tree decorated so it'll be ready for the lighting.
Oh, I have some blank Christmas cards from the post office. Maybe we could use some of them.
I was delivering Christmas lights for Knoxville Station. We could use those on the tree.
Yes, we must add the Christmas lights. They'll make me look extra splendid.
James.
Well, there are lots of candy canes we can use for my sweet shop delivery.
And Driver Sam brought some decorations. We can use them to decorate the tree.
Oh, wonderful ideas. Driver Sam, where did you put the... Driver Sam? Driver Sam!
Sir, search and rescue just called. The branches have been cleared and the others are clearing the tree and should be done soon.
Splendid. There's no time to delay. We must get this tree decorated and to the town hall. Driver Sam, follow me.
The cards are in my last mail car.
Sir, you'll find the candy canes in the red and white striped cargo car.
Driver Sam, the holiday lights are in the blue.
And that's some of the action,
Wonderful.
the show going on here
Decorations for the tree.
at Edaville Railroad at Thomasland. We're going to spin the camera around. We're going to watch the train come through.
Well, jingle my bell, what great decorations. We can all be great at it.
Driver Sam, if we only have whistles, how can we be great at jingling bells?
Easy. Say, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle.
Hello, it's Cherie again. I'm sitting in front of Cranky the Crane down in Thomasland, and Thomasland is the only Thomasland in this country. There's one other one over in England, there's one in Japan, but it's just us over in the United States of America. Behind me is a private collection of miniature trains. The owner has brought them in and set them up for everyone to enjoy. I believe there's 5 separate train sets here. There's a village, and there's also at the very end, if you can see, a tiny little carnival set up. The children love it, the adults love it. It's a great addition to the park. Hello, it's Cherie again. We are on the other side of the second floor of Ellis Playhouse. This floor consists of 4 rides for preschoolers, along with a cranberry ball pit and our special Edaville Classic party room for children.
Richard Green back here at Edaville Railroad. And Cherie, I want to say thank you for taking the time out tonight to show us around. It's very exciting to be here for Whitman-Hanson Community Access. Can you tell us a little bit about the dates and times of the park, so if people want to come down and see the Festival of Lights and anything else that's going on during the season?
Of course, of course. Thank you for coming in, by the way. We're open until January 1 during the week, Monday through Thursday. We're open 4 to 8. Fridays and Saturdays, it'll be 2 to 9:30 starting in December. And on Sundays, we're open 2 to 9. We are striving to be a year-round park. Right now, we are going to open hopefully April, depending on the snow we get this year. And then we close again on January 1. There's tons of events that go on here in the summertime as well. We have the Bernstein Bears here. We have Pete the Cat. We have all kinds of different things happening pretty much every weekend. In October, we always have Pumpkins Aglow, which is a huge event for us with hundreds of pumpkins set and situated in Dino Land. And we have trick-or-treating at all the rides. We do close on Halloween for 2.5 weeks to get ready for Christmas to set up all of our lights.
Thank you so much. I just want to say again on behalf of Whitman-Hanson Community Access, thank you for inviting us. Thank you for taking the time. We look forward to bringing this back to the people of Whitman and Hanson and have them enjoy the filming that we've done tonight and convince them that it's well worth coming down to say hi and stop in and see Santa and drop off their list. Thank you so much. This is Richard Green for Whitman-Hanson Community Access. Richard Green along with Don Green. Thank you for joining us, and good night.